Hiya, welcome back to Naturoptic Art. Right, I had this one swimming in my head and I couldn't quite make up my mind, and then I suddenly thought what I want to do is a blue scale painting, but I want to do it with the same technique as I did in the fading light, which is one of my monochrome pieces. It's actually a tilted open cup, which, if this turns out right, might become my signature style. I'm just going to double check that you can see everything I'm doing. Yeah, that's great. Should move slightly that way so you can see everything properly. There you go. Right, okay. So basically this is what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be using a large open cup, and I'm going to be sitting it there, and I'm going to be tilting, so hopefully the paint will then slide. I'm going to do the cup first, so I'm just going to pop that out of the way for a minute. I'm going to concentrate on my cup, because that's part of the technique. Is I do the cup and I pour the cup into the open cup, and hopefully we get cell explosion. Fingers crossed. Okay, I'm going to be doing a very similar layering to the way I did the last one. I'm going to be starting with the deep sapphire. Hopefully then that will come out last. Bit of that in there. Okay, this is going to be a reasonably similar layer, but obviously I'm just doing the blues into the blues and the purples. And I've got an extra one, which when I get to it I will explain. This is just a sky blue mix. The deep sapphire is Decor. And next we've got the super interesting one, which is the Mina Vegas inspired. I was watching one of her more recent pours, and she was talking about a colour known as Mysterious, and that a friend of hers had told her that you can make Mysterious by combining emerald and deep sapphire from Decor. So that's what this is. So hopefully this is going to be cool. It has got both deep sapphire and emerald in it. I think it is slightly more emerald heavy, but I really like it. It's got a really nice contrast to it. Drizzle in some of my white. Yeah. A little bit more. Hoping to get some nails. But I'm going to put a really thin base coat down again, because I want this really chippy shiny to get the technique that we got in the fading light, which was really lots of cells and very, very pretty. Silver. And this is just Pebeo Studios iridescent silver. I've tried a few silvers, and I think this is the one I like the most. The only problem is that it is a little bit bossy, and it does have a tendency to take over. But I'm not too worried in this particular pour, because there's a lot of deco art in here, so it is probably gonna get pushed to the side a little bit, just because of the sheer amount of Decor Art metallics in this. And this is my Pebeo Studios iridescent blue black mixed with iridescent blue green. So we've got a couple of greens, well, blue greens, and the rest are definitely blue. Both the blue green and this stunning sapphire, which I mean it is absolutely beautiful. I don't know how much of the light you can see, but it is gorgeous. And I quite like putting the white against the dark because it makes such a strong contrast, and it also creates, hopefully will create some lacing. But I'm hoping for plenty of contrast. Oh, this is a bit of a late night edition. That's my third piece today, I think. So you should have geode should be going up. It would now be tomorrow, and Poetry in Motion, which is the last pour I did, should be going up 2 days after that. I don't necessarily paint every day. I kind of find that I'd rather go with when I feel most inspired, because that's when I tend to get the pieces that I like the most, personally. I mean, art isn't always for you, but it's always nice if what you create you enjoy. I mean, some of the bright ones, I've been told I don't do enough bright ones. So I am trying to make sure that I do get some of the bright ones in there, as well as like the more denser, deeper ones. Oh, it's been a long day today. I'm really enjoying just relaxing and painting and just letting go of everything for a little while, and just being in that sort of creative headspace, rather than worrying about everything that's going on in the world. As we know, things are still trying to shake themselves loose from the whole COVID happened. My best wishes to anyone who's had a loss due to the pandemic. I realise it is extremely difficult to deal with that sort of thing. I mean, obviously all of us have been affected by it, but obviously some have lost a lot more than others, and I just wanted to send my best out to those who weren't so lucky in how they got through this global crisis. it's kind of weird because I'm disabled and I'm home alone a lot of the time. It wasn't such a massive shift for me, but it was interesting seeing how other people reacted in a way, because they kind of got a glimpse of what it's like to live stuck in on your own, and I think that kind of gave a lot of people a perspective that they probably didn't have before. I'm not saying people don't care, I'm just saying that I don't think a lot of people realise how much isolation can affect people, and I just wanted to say, like, that there are people out there who understand, and if you suffered mental illness or you felt more, you found things more difficult, then do reach out, do talk to people, because you will find that there's a lot of other people out there who are in the same situation and who will quite happily talk to you and help you work through some of that. Oh, my cat's just wandered in to see what her mummy's up to. So you can hear paws in the background of my cat. To be fair, she's very good. She hasn't actually done serious damage to a painting in a long time. She did like knock it over a couple of times, but then she got paint on her and decided that she really didn't want to deal with that. So she doesn't come near the paint now. Bless her. She's a sweetheart. Last little bit, I'm just going to do one more silver, that blue green and a little bit more white to top it off. Because obviously we're not going to have like a top and a bottom, because hopefully it's going to slide and you're going to see hopefully a lot of the different colours with a bit of block. Put this one on and then put a little bit more white on, and then we'll use the white base there as well. Top. And that's my pot ready. Grab the canvas. Wobble a bit of paint on there. Corners. Yeah. Let's spread that out. To look at my shoulder. on its tilt. Because I should add a bit of slick to help it move. And it's not going to have time to start because I'm not going to be waiting around. And then I'm literally just going to wing pour this into here. Got some lighting, so hopefully tilt that off just so that I keep it up, got a bit more yeah. Let's bring this a little bit further down. And then put them forwards. They're just manipulating it and stretching out the cells. The more you manipulate it, the more the cells stretch. Extend the lysing. A little bit off there, and then I'm going to flip it over and take a little bit off the bottom on that side. Composition is the most difficult part because you're trying to work out what's the most appealing to the eye. I want to get it central and then go down a little bit. I want to ease up that middle. Up there. Just slide that back to the centre and then come off this side. We've still got quite a fast moving area. I'm just going to see if we can get rid of that. We are about done with this one. Stop now. We've got some really gorgeous cells, which is what I was aiming for. With lots of cells, and I didn't actually torch it. I probably would have got even more if I torched it at the start. But I have found that if I over-torch at the start, then it tends to crack more because the surface has dried faster than the undercoat. And that's all not in water and paint. close up. You can see I've got some amazing cells going on. And there we go. It's gorgeous. Okay, thanks very much for watching. Look after yourselves. Be good to each other. All the best.